Believe me, now is not the time to give up, even though life repeatedly makes you hard. Admit it, how many times have you thought that life isn't fair at all? How many times have you felt so angry with the universe that it seemed as if it didn't see your struggle at all? How many times have you felt so tired and weak that you thought you would never be able to get up again the next day? Sometimes. Life is that cruel, isn't it? At one point, you can only sit down on the side of the road, watching other people pass by, and feel jealous because they are still so eager to pursue whatever is being desired. Meanwhile, your steps are like being left out here. You stop, to be able to breathe, and collect again the scattered debris of your heart. Universe, why must the test be this hard? Sometimes what you take care of as well as possible just disappears and gets damaged just like that. The pain makes you feel unworthy to live in the world. Many say that you will realize the meaning of something or someone after that person or thing is gone. You are not. There are things you already know the price for in your life, and want to keep to the best of your ability. Everything you try to keep it. However, after all that effort, suddenly what you guarded best left, vanished, and simply broke down, leaving you in a void and feeling worthless. Where did it go wrong? The people you love betray you. The disappointment is so piercing that you don't know how to believe anymore. You have long realized that humans are not creatures that can live alone. Sharing stories and secrets with someone can make your life feel lighter. However, all that trust is torn apart when the person you care about does what you fear the most, being betrayed. It's not a matter of loss for his actions, but there is remorse in you for trusting the wrong person. After this, it will take you a long time to be able to trust again. Your struggles and sacrifices are no joke. But often success comes to those who don't try too hard. Have you tried hard all this time? Haven't you tried so far? Have you been less sincere all this time? Maybe those are just a few of the thousands of questions and anger swirling through your head like clothes in a washing machine. You have done whatever you were capable of. You have risked everything you have. And you've tried for the umpteenth time. However, the expected happiness did not come. While out there are a lot of people who get good things without effort. With all of this in mind, how can you rush to pick up the mess of your heart and think positively to try again? The bad news came together. Until the brain feels numb and hard to digest which one to cry first. The worst part, bad news can come together without warning. House rent that is due, money used to pay for household needs, warning letters from superiors due to disappointing work performance, news that your boyfriend is cheating on you with your best friend, and your laptop for daily work suddenly dies without a final letter. You still believe that God will not test his people beyond their capabilities. So you know that you can definitely handle this. Unfortunately, of all the bad things that happen together, which one should be dealt with first? Which one to cry first? Life is often disappointing. The atrocities are so terrible that you wonder how to survive. Life is cruel. The road you are taking may be far from the final result of infrastructure projects that the government is proud of. Now many highways are smooth and straight, but your life's path is still as steep as a hill road filled with spiky limestone. Rock scratches make your feet sore and bleed. Sometimes you have to stumble and roll down. Not infrequently you just stand by the side of the road, and wonder if you can continue the rest of the way. But all the wounds you experience always leave scars, right? A sign that you've made it through safely. Even though it's heavy, remember the steep road you've been through, don't just lose it. There is a mark left, a sign that you have passed the test. One of your problem-solving skills has been successfully developed. Your mentality is also one level stronger. The storms of life always leave wisdom. If you are observant enough to look for it, no grief is wasted. Take a break if things get too tiring. Hold your breath and calm your heart, because life doesn't need to be rushed. It is understandable if you feel your head and chest are so full. Your steps are so heavy it's as if the iron ball of prisoner is so big. If things get too tiring, take a break. Control your gasping breath and look at the scenery around you. You don't have to wait for someone to tap you on the shoulder, because you can always tap yourself on the shoulder. There's no need to step aside, because you have to remember to start over. You deserve to rest because life doesn't need to be rushed. Remember, you are a strong human. Life is cruel and makes you bleed, but you won't lose. You are not a weak person. The wounds on your feet and your heart are proof that you've been through a lot up to this point. You are helpless. Where you are standing right now is proof that you are indeed great because you can survive until this second. So, even though life is so cruel and merciless, you just need to show that you are not someone who is easy to beat. No matter how unfairly life treats you, no matter how bloody your steps are, you will survive. For those of you who are struggling to stay standing in the middle of the storm, hold on. However, the storm will pass. After that, it's time to put the pieces together and be your new self.